Hey everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Tuesday Quick Pours. I think that's what we call it nowadays. Oh, it changed like 6 times. Who knows? But welcome back anyway. It's good to have everybody here. So we got a couple things to go over for the stuff we got going on this week. Got a couple different drinks to talk about, and some events moving that will be happening in the next week to 3-ish for Bardstown, give or take. So let's start with this week. Four. Gotcha. So on Wednesday, we have Quizzo, 6:30. That will be outside. I think the weather is supposed to be nice. So that will be outside with Dan, starting at approximately 6:30. So good times. We'll see who comes out. I might show up. Wellness will be there. So, that's all you need. Team Aloha will be there. That's it. So Thursday, I don't think we have anything this Thursday because open mic was last week. Friday this week for music, we have DJ JoJo. We do not have live music this week, so it's whatever JoJo feels like putting onto the system and the radio, and then we'll go from there. So probably some 90s or whatever she listened to at Firefly this weekend.
Oh, that's right. She did go to Firefly. She did go to Firefly. So you may have some eclectic all-fall bands that no one's ever heard of because some people are hipster like that. And then Saturday we have the Sheehan Brothers, and that will be from 7 to 10, probably Outback, I imagine. Nope.
Probably. Let's say we'll go for Outback. Good guys, good music. So make sure you come on out this week and enjoy all of that. Let's see events that are coming up. One that we do not have a flag for this weekend, I believe.
Yep.
There is the Kennett Brewfest up in Kennett Square, PA. So 30-ish minutes from here. We will be there, as well as I think there's
a lot.
At least 42 other breweries.
Oh, there's more than that.
At least, because that's just the connoisseur.
Yeah, that's just connoisseur.
So let's say 75. Let's just ballpark.
I think it's over 100 actually.
Well, let's go with that then. But it should be a really good time. We'll have a unreleased Hello Cody beer that we're going to be featuring in their connoisseur tent. So make sure you go.
Do you want to tell the people what it is?
No, it's going to be a surprise.
Okay.
You have to buy a connoisseur ticket to figure out what it is.
Okay.
So they can figure it out.
All right.
They can go see what that tent's about. We'll go see what the Brewfest is. Enjoy it. And then let's see. Also coming up, we have our Bardstown tasting.
Sorry, I was enjoying my classic beer.
I haven't even talked about that.
I know. I'm just saying.
So that is on October 25th at 6 o'clock here in the tap room. So that will be, like I said, Bardstown. That will be a Bourbon Society event. So they will be getting in for free to a discounted rate if you are a Bourbon Society member. Other than that, come in and check that out. Bardstown makes some fantastic bourbons and whiskeys. So please make sure you swing in and check that event out when that happens again on the 25th of October. Now, I know we've had a couple events over the past couple weekends. We had our Elktoberfest.
Sweet Jesus.
I mean, it's 2 events. It feels like it was 17 months in the process. But we had our Oktoberfest last weekend. We had Fall Fest the week before that. And we just want to say thank you again to everybody who did come out to those. For Oktoberfest, I want to say thank you to all the breweries that came out. We had 8 of us total there. We served a couple of them from our shed. We had a lot of fun, good music, had a decent turnout. So please, just again, if you were here, thank you so much again for coming. We really appreciate all the support and stuff that we can get for those events so we can keep them going. But with Elktoberfest, which will be a good segue into this next bit, boom, since we had several other breweries and stuff, we still do have some of the beer available from the event. So we're going to be running for the next couple of weeks until it is gone. Some guest taps here at the tap room. So we're going to run 2 taps for the length of time that we have beer available to get rid of. So right now we are featuring Cult Classic, hence the sweatshirts. And the beer that Lee is drinking, so that is their Euphoria, which is a unfiltered Citra IPA, 7%. I want to say it is about 34, 37 IBU, somewhere in that ballpark.
Cult Classic is definitely one of my favorite local breweries.
Yeah, Cult Classic, they've got a really good crew. We really love seeing them at different events. We always try to be near them so we can hang out and bullshit and talk. But they're wonderful. And then, so that is the one beer that we do have from them. And then the other one that Lee hasn't shown you yet is their Attack of the Strawberry Blonde. So that is a strawberry blonde ale, 5.3%. I believe that is roughly 16 IBU. So a nice, lighter, refreshing beer. It is, so I know while it is starting to get cool out, it's still warm enough to have a nice outdoor beer. So that is a fantastic one for that. So make sure you come in, get those while they last. We do have a very limited amount of every one of the beers. So once that keg that's on is gone, a different style will roll forward, and we will keep going until we run out. So please make sure you come in and check those out. All right, so before we get into the bourbon, weather today and stuff, it's going to be lovely. Lovely is the best way. It's actually pretty nice all week. We're finally hitting the nice time of the year where I don't feel like I'm going to melt the second I wake up and I can't breathe anymore. So we're starting to get into my fun weather, where the high is like 60, the low is 30. I love it. We haven't gotten that cold yet, but we're working towards it.
Flannels and fire pits.
Yep. Great day. And then the random fact for the week: between 1912 and 1948, different art forms used to be in the Olympics. So you could get a gold medal for sculpture, music, painting, and architecture. So bring that back. Maybe you'll get a little bit more people interested in sports. All right, and now finally, I played a lot of sports in my life. All right, now I do art things and brew beer. So the bourbon of today is the Stellum Bourbon. Bring it back to a favorite of mine. So this one is 115 proof. It is a blend of bourbon featuring stuff from Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. 2 of those that they put into it are a high rye blend, and then the other one is almost pure corn. So you do get a lot of fun notes out of that. It's a nice deep amber color. The nose on that, you're going to get clove, allspice, a little bit of light tobacco, macadamia nuts, and some citrus twists through all of that. The palate on that, you're going to get a little bit of marshmallow, black and cayenne pepper, and then kind of like a baked apple spice. So that should roll in because you have 2 of them that are a high rye bill. You do get a little bit more spice that'll come in on the backside. Ooh. And then the finish on it is kind of like a candied ginger. That spice still rolls through. Spicy. And you do get a touch of sweetness right at the end. But it is a very, very good pour. I really like Stellum. I've had a couple of them. They're wonderful. The Vizino's got me some.
Yeah.
So, come in, try it. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. Can't wait to see you.
Also bring you dinner.
Salud. They do bring me food. I love the Vizino's. They're fantastic.
They're great.